listening to the Almost Legal Podcast with Josh Ankasine.
Hey guys, welcome to the Almost Legal Podcast. This is Josh Ankasine, and today we have Funnymaine, and you might know him from his Bama videos or on 95.7.
Yeah, he's okay.
So I didn't realize, I don't know, don't take this as an insult. I didn't realize how big you were until I actually contacted you. So I saw you live.
Mm-hmm. Where, Stardome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went, I forget, you had someone from Jackson, like a girl from Jackson and some other person that was on the news or something.
Rita.
Maybe.
Yeah, Rita B from Jackson.
She's funny.
And,
she was funny.
That's the homie right there. Who else could have been on that show? We worked together quite a few times, so it could have been Ricky Smiley.
No, it was another woman. She was she's on the news or
Eunice.
something. Maybe.
Eunice Elliott. That's what.
Yeah, it was a good show. 2 episodes ago, Roscoe, or do you call him Roscoe?
Nah, I do not.
I keep calling him Roscoe. I know him as Roscoe, but it's Jose Cooks.
Jose Cooks.
You came up. How do you know?
Well, Jose has got his foot in comedy. We met. He was working at the Stardome, the comedy club here. He's a great bartender, by the way. So, to get his comedy chops together, he works out at the club, but he also, was making a living there, paying his bills by being there. So he was just surrounded at the comedy club, which really is a genius idea. Like you're in that lifestyle, you're getting to know the owners, the managers, great relationships with everybody, and you just get to watch all these great comedians. So kudos to Jose, man. What a great plan you had.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Awesome, dude. How long have you been doing comedy?
This is at the time of doing this podcast right now, we're right at 12 years.
Dang.
Yeah, started in 2005, August 25th, 2005. It's my first show ever at UAB in the Hill Center. RIP to the old Hill Center.
What got you into comedy?
Dude, I've been a class clown all my life, man. Like, I got class clown in every grade, and I never thought about doing comedy. It was a gradual thing that led me into comedy. Like, I was actually a band announcer in college, at Stillman College. And because I announced well for the band, apparently I was the only person that could read and talk. So they started asking me to announce basketball games and just doing stuff. So I was getting my public speaking chops up.
Yeah.
I was terrified to tell jokes. Like, then they started asking me to host programs, and 2 of my friends got into comedy before I did. Trey Williamson, we grew up in the same neighborhood together, and him and Roy Wood Jr. kind of linked up at the radio station. So I met Roy through Trey, and I just watched them, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should try it. Maybe I should try it. Just give it a try, just see. Because what I was doing at the time, college recruiter, I knew that wasn't my life's calling. I tried it, man. Got a great ovation August 25th, and I've been at it ever since.
You got a little addicting?
Oh, it's very addictive.
Hearing them roar and them laugh?
It is very addictive. I will tell you that.
I have a deep-hearted passion for stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Like,
have you ever tried it?
No.
Well, it ain't
I'm
that
terrified.
Deep then.
No, I'm terrified. That's why this podcast is like a step for me.
All right.
Because between football, baseball, stuff like that,
Yeah.
I turned those opportunities down, not because I couldn't, just because I don't know if I was scared or lazy.
So you got a fear about you?
I think so.
Oh God, I got to make you uncomfortable now.
Fear of failure, I think.
I feel like it's my obligation to make you uncomfortable.
It's
no, I wouldn't do that.
Put myself out there. It's really, I guess I have a big fear of that.
Right.
I don't know.
Understandable. Normal. You really are nervous. You're just going to drink that Mountain Dew in the middle of our great conversation.
I got cotton mouth. Sorry. Okay. So you from Birmingham? You said you went to Stillman. So is that your tie with Tuscaloosa?
No, my mom's side of the family, all of them are from Tuscaloosa. So I pretty much grew up between Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, and Opelika.
Okay.
I was born in Opelika, moved to Birmingham when Dad got remarried, and all my family, man. So holidays, summers, everything spent in Tuscaloosa growing up.
Okay. So what is I saw in 2010 you opened up for who'd you open up for?
Steve Harvey.
How was that?
It was cool, man. It was cool. I had to beat out 32 comedians to get that spot. It was like a 2-show competition. Like they brought in 32 the first time, picked 12 from that, and then the last 12 we went on the second show, the finale show, and they picked a winner from that to open up for Steve Harvey. He was here Classic Weekend 2010, and dude, they put me up number 11 out of 12. So I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, the crowd is gonna be burned out. Everybody's gonna be touched on everything. Wow.
They did it all in a row? Like,
yeah, it was back to back to
same
back.
crowd?
I think everybody had 5 minutes, maybe 7. So what I did, I didn't panic. I watched everybody. Like, I watched everybody because I wanted to make sure I didn't talk about anything that anybody else had talked about. And, I forced myself to watch it, and I was going to rewrite what I had in my mind if I needed to. But when I watched the first 10 acts, what I noticed was they all went out and stood in the same spot. Every single one of them. They went out like there. That's where it was.
Didn't work the crowd?
Did not. So I went out. I'm comfortable with my jokes. I'm moving left to right. I'm making eye contact. I won.
That's awesome. They do that for everybody? Like every big trying to get someone to open, that's what they do?
No, that was just a thing, that year. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of competitions across the country, but I haven't seen anything like that in Birmingham since then, besides the Start On finale. And when you win the Start On finale, you just open up the next week for whoever is booked.
Okay. I was wondering how that happened. Like when a big name person comes and they have people open up to them, do they bring them with them?
A lot of times they do, because the big names, they don't, want a guy or a girl up in front of them that may make it hard for them to follow.
That is true. Yeah.
So a lot of times they will bring their own act.
Because I know I listen to Joe Rogan's podcast a lot.
Right.
And he talks about, picking the people. Mm-hmm. So he had Joey Diaz.
Yeah.
He carries,
Funny guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His stories are insane. No, I went and saw, I think that when I saw you at the Stardome, that was the last time I went to a comedy show. And then the one before that was Dave Chappelle when he came.
Yeah, on 420.
Yes.
I was there. I could not miss it. And my girlfriend, bless her heart, she's taking me to see him in New York this summer for my birthday.
He's my favorite.
Chris Rock is my favorite. Chappelle is in the top 5 for sure.
I don't know, his delivery.
Yeah, he's a great storyteller.
When the way he sets his jokes up.
Yeah.
But how many? Okay, go back to the Steve Harvey. How long was it until you got that break before, like? Because I know comedy's a grind.
Right.
It's a constant work, constantly doing jokes. How long was it until you finally got your break in?
I mean, I still don't know, because I'm on the inside looking out. So to me, all of it's just been work, if that makes any sense.
Well, yeah.
Like, I don't know how big I am. I really don't. Like, I know I get, I see the amount of views I get on YouTube and Facebook every week, and I get stopped in Walmart and stuff, but I'm still in Walmart. So that's to let you know on that. I don't think I'm that,
But to open
big.
up for Steve Harvey,
Yeah, it's great on the resume, but that's what it was to me. Like, I kind of being a Bama fan, I kind of got the Nick Saban rules, like that 24-hour. I turn mine into 24 minutes. Like, no matter how good or bad a show is, 24 minutes on to the next show.
That's a good way to look at it.
That's how
you don't get complacent, and you
really
keep the grind, you keep driving.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. What else have you done, like, in comedy? Big.
Last year, 20. Well, they aired it, late 2016. We shot an episode of Heart of the City, the Birmingham episode with Kevin Hart. Been on a few sitcoms, Being Mary Jane, BET, RIP to Sullivan and Son on TBS. Had a chance to be on that. Big Bang Theory.
What'd you do in Big Bang?
Just some background work.
Okay. So are you? Yeah. So you do background stuff?
Yeah.
Are you want to pursue acting?
I'm in it. I'm in it. Just finding my way. I don't know if I ever be a action headliner, star, or anything. But
the next Tom Cruise.
Right. I'm taller than him, so that could happen.
Hey. He thinks he's about 6'2".
I got a better tan than he does.
Yeah,
anything's possible.
So you're more your comedy? Is that your calling?
Yeah. Comedy is my love, but I want to cover it at all angles. You know, there's acting, there's the stand-up part, there's the podcasting part, there's radio, of course. So I feel like I'm a well-rounded comedian. So
you're the radio's featured comic, right? Yeah. Is that
yeah?
Is that labeled correctly?
I would say this. Yeah.
What does that entail?
Telling a lot of jokes, good or bad, on the spot, live, every day. Getting a lot of complaints, offending a lot of people, but overall, people understanding as they listen, they understand what you're about, who you are, and that's it, man. The city of Birmingham, they're great, man. They try to say New York, but I say Birmingham. You can make it in Birmingham, you can make it anywhere, because it's a very conservative city. And that's not limited to any particular race. That's everybody.
Yeah.
Even what they would call progressive is conservative.
Yeah, they're trying to revamp Birmingham. But
in such a conservative manner.
Yeah.
They don't like a lot of change. They don't like. So when you introduce them to something or someone new and they grasp to it, that's an awesome feat.
Yeah. That's true.
Because they were not feeling me at first. And I'm like, I grew up here. And they were like,
help a man out.
My first prank calls and my first times on the radio, kill yourself. That was what the calls were. Dang. So they don't like change, bro. So the fact that I'm in, it's great.
It's getting a little better, though. It's getting a little bit better.
I don't know.
Not even a little bit?
No.
All right, so let's go to your How Bama Fans Watch videos. Right. Where did that come from? Because that is viral. I see it. Right. Where did that come from?
I got to thank the people that I call my 15ers. And I call them this because 2015, I started doing I sporadically do Bama based videos, and I did the first one after they lost to Ole Miss, and it did pretty well. So I was like, that's pretty cool.
That loss hurt.
Telling me, but things went on, and we end up. I think I did one or two more videos that year, and it just went really well. I connected with people. I think my following went from 5,000 to 20,000+, and they were just rocking with me. They was like, yo, I like your stuff, man. It's good to see another Bama fan, this and that. So I got these 20,000 something people following. I didn't really have much to talk about. And then when the 2016 season started, I said, I want to do videos again, but I don't want it to be sporadic. I want something that'll kind of stick, and I can do it consistently. I didn't know what that was going to be. I didn't decide to do the video. I was in a motel in Nashville after the first game, and I was like, man, I want to do something. All I got is my iPhone, and what can I do? So I just recorded myself. On
an iPhone?
Yeah. I still got the original video right here in my hand.
Which video was that?
From the first Bama Fans video.
What?
Yeah, on a couch in Nashville. So I recorded that and to see if anybody can relate. And like I said, my 15ers, man, they were the push. Like they pushed it out. They shared it with all their friends. And that first one got watched like over 3 million times.
Damn.
Yeah. And then just kept going and it kept growing. Like the better the games were, the more people would watch the videos.
And Alabama winning.
Yeah.
Key.
That does not hurt at all.
And you're pretty because there's people that do videos like that and they're not really realistic with their reaction. You're just pretty funny because it's like that's spot on what 99% of the people are thinking.
Because I don't write a script. That's everything I say in the video was
actually what you're thinking.
What I was thinking, and then
that makes it easier for you.
Yeah. And it just grew, man. And by the time we got to week 5, that people are watching them by the millions. I'm up to over 100,000 followers, and this thing just kept growing.
Did you ever see it getting there?
I didn't. I'm glad I was ready for it.
Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't. Nobody can predict that, bro. Like, that's the thing about the internet. You never choose.
You never know what's going to stick.
Yeah,
there's so much content.
Yeah, that's the difference between internet and TV. Like, the people choose on the internet. So if they don't choose you.
It's the craziest things that get viral. Like what?
But people choose it.
But you never know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed. I was born in Louisiana. I'm a LSU. And here's the thing. It's not what you think.
Yeah.
I was raised an LSU fan.
Yeah.
And then I went to Alabama. Mm-hmm. And we also had Les Miles.
Right.
So I've been fighting it for years. And then finally, a buddy of mine, Jake, he's just like, just admit it. You're an Alabama fan. I was like, I'm an Alabama fan.
How does that happen, though?
It's just I guess, from living up here. Because like at the time, I could name every Alabama starter. Right. I didn't know. I knew like Fournette or, like big name for LSU.
Right.
And I know that has a lot to. I'm living here. But and I would get upset when Alabama would lose.
Oh, yeah.
And Jake was like, you're an Alabama fan. Just admit it. And I'm like, I finally admitted it. You got to respect Saban.
Right.
He's a genius. Him and Belichick,
Yeah,
they're from the same cloth.
Man, they are, the way they go about their business, man, it's like they got the cheat sheet to life. Now, funny, you growing up in Louisiana, I love Louisiana. Like, I love visiting the state. I love the culture. So that's why on Sundays I have to flip. I had to take off my crimson and throw on my black and gold because I became a huge Saints fan.
Oh, I'm a Saints. I'm a bigger Saints fan than I am an LSU fan. Like,
right.
I'm an NFL guy. Yeah, that's my jam.
Yeah, so I've been. Of course, I always knew about the Saints and just keeping up football. But about 2002, 3, the Aaron Brooks,
Joe Horn
days. I went down there. I was college recruiter, and New Orleans was my territory. Go down and recruit all these schools, and then if we stayed on Sunday, they would take us to the game, and I just fell in love with it. I never heard those accents before, and just the passion of the dome and all the hoot.
You can't replicate it.
No,
like, it's just so much love to that team.
Yeah,
and they get a bad rap. Like if you don't talk crap to them, they're the nicest people in the world. They might give you a hoot at, but they're not gonna cuss you out. Like
it's a genuine hoot at down there.
Yeah,
too, man.
They say it, but they're not being mean.
Yeah. They are very, very passionate, and it feels good to be a part of the Houdat family. Like, it's too fun, man.
I'm excited about AP. You're skeptical?
We getting this ain't the best version of AP.
Yeah, I know.
So.
But he's on a good team for him not to be the best.
I want to be excited about the defense. Do you know how hard it is? Watching your college team have a great defense on Saturday, and then on Sunday you're like,
can't even get in someone's way.
What's going on, bro?
Just slow someone down. You have Drew Brees.
Punch him. Just do something. All the Saints need is just the defense to just be average. They could just be average.
Just stop somebody. Stop breaking records of being the worst defense.
It's like people like, oh, we got the Saints this weekend. Oh, contract game.
Fantasy.
Yeah.
Whoever, if you have a guy you need, just pick up whoever the Saints are playing
the Saints. Seriously. So yeah, man, bring the bounty back. Do something, man.
I don't know. I just hate how they're wasting Drew Brees' years. Like, spend money. Go all in.
I don't know what Loomis and them. I don't know the plan, man. I don't know. I don't understand it. I just don't get it. And then the past 6 years is like it's like our front office walks in. It's like, who's your favorite players? All right, good. We trading them. Well, what? The list of players that we've let go is outstanding.
Yeah.
And add Brandon Cooks this year, Jimmy Graham, Darren Sproles. Are you serious?
Yeah. I think Brandon Cooks one, I wasn't too. Yeah, he took the top off the defense, but yeah. I didn't think it was that big of a hurt. I feel like.
Oh no, I did.
Other than the over the top, he didn't do much.
Yeah, but he spreads defenses out.
He does.
Like you gotta be.
He's gotta be
accounted for. Yeah.
What I was gonna say was, I thought they were gonna. They had a plan to replace him, and then they get Ted Ginn. He's he's fast.
He can't catch. Ginn can't catch, man.
But I think the Jimmy Graham that hurt because Kobe Fleener's garbage.
But understand this, I know why we got rid of Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham was soft when it came to blocking, and to add more years to Drew, we wanted to become more of a running team.
That is true.
So
we got Max Unger in the
right, and if Jimmy's not gonna block, he got to go.
Yeah, and teams like with good coaches would just put their a Talib on him, right, and they would just shut him down.
Yeah, because he's soft. He didn't want to grind, and I think Seattle, they know he hasn't become a superstar.
We also didn't have Drew Brees throwing to him.
Yeah, so.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back to those videos. Where were we at in videos?
Yeah, sorry, we got real passionate about that. Who that?
Dude, I love the Saints. I'll go forever.
They really strike a chord with me, man.
Oh man, are you going any games actually? We'll stay on the Saints.
Yeah, I always try to make at least 2 to 3 Saints games a year. I think we got Seattle on the schedule again, so I think maybe I'm thinking about last year, but I want to try to make that one.
We used to go to every Falcons game in Atlanta. I hate that. They're so mean.
Yeah, I don't know why. I went last year, dude. There were 40-something Saints fans in my section. The Falcons fans chose me. They chose
popcorn
me, the heckle, just the talk. They chose. Why are y'all choosing me?
So mean.
I wasn't even standing up or doing anything outrageous. They just chose me. And no,
that's the guy.
I don't understand how thousands of fans just decided they gonna choose me.
That's crazy.
It was good. We won that game though.
I wasn't blessed enough to be in a area with Saints fans. No, the whole game, the guy behind me, chunking popcorn right in the back of my head.
Hell no.
No. Remember when Drew Brees was 56 straight games with a touchdown? Guess who went to the 57th? This guy. Falcons game. We lost.
Thanks a lot, bro.
Yeah, no, that hurt. Yeah. And then on the way out, I'm not saying anything. I'm just walking out with my parents. They're talking crap to my mom. Yeah. This dude getting in my face trying to fight me. I was like, I'm never coming to here again. I'm going to go to the new stadium. That thing looks insane.
Oh, yeah. I'll try to get in there for Bama, Florida State. I was at the 2012 Saints Chargers game when he broke the, I think it was the passing TD record. We started off 0-3, 0-4. So I was
good average Saints season.
Yeah, I was it's San Diego. We got nothing to lose. My boy was playing for San Diego, LaRon McClain. What up, LaRon? If you're listening, hook me up with some tickets. Stroll down. He broke the record. We won. Good times.
Yeah. Last year, we were going to be all right, we'll wait and get some tickets towards the end of the season. We're going to go to the beginning of the season. Right. We still have hope, Yeah. It's going to be what's up. I think Alabama's going to do. I know that's probably.
From everybody that I talked to, in Tuscaloosa, close to the program, boys are they angry, they focused, and it feels like championship or bust year.
Well, every year for Alabama, but
keep in mind, I have to remind people of this. Alabama hadn't had an undefeated season, like front to back, since 2009. Now, we had an undefeated regular season last year, but so we've lost to somebody every year.
Right.
Consistently.
Yeah.
So, you always wonder where that L is going to come from. And I'm a big proponent, man. If we're going to get the L, let's get the L early.
Oh, yeah. That's always.
So at least y'all believe that we can get an L. Using those championship years, we get the early L, and then they're like, all right, we're back now.
Well, it humbles you. It puts you in perspective.
Right.
And that's why it's hard to defend titles. Yeah. You think you're invincible. My question is, I wonder what Bo Scarborough, why they won't play him. Like, what is he a troublemaker or something?
No. He's good.
A heck of a running back.
He's been he dealt with injury the whole last season, honestly. And that's why he was out 15, because he had nagging injuries that keep coming back. And they don't believe in, just beating one running back down. And we were forced to do it with Derrick Henry.
Yeah, he had 900 carries.
Yeah, because Bo was hurt.
Derrick's a freak.
Yeah. Well, we didn't really have anybody else we could shoulder the load on, so he got it by default.
The 6'4", 250 running back.
Yeah.
Now he's with I think the Titans are gonna be legit.
I wouldn't hold my breath on that.
Yeah.
Still the Titans.
Yeah. It's whatever. I don't know who do you think what's the Auburn's quarterback they got who's supposed to be the next Jesus or whatever?
Name somebody.
The Stidham guy. What's his name?
Is it Jeff Stidham? I think now Stan White? Steve White? I don't know.
Oh, what's his name? White.
Yeah, he's white. Yeah, I think he's pretty good.
Yeah, but apparently he's getting beat out by that ex-Baylor guy who's like...
Auburn is got the Cam Newton curse, man.
They keep looking for him every year.
Every year. They want
Joe Johnson,
somebody to
Heisman.
be the next
What
Cam
a joke.
Newton. They're like, all of our hopes and dreams are based around the quarterback. Like, no, dude, you still need defense and a lot of other stuff. And
how many years has Auburn's offense been garbage?
2.
Ever since they lost Marshall.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can't find a quarterback to run that offense.
No.
Yeah.
It's chaos. I don't even know. And then you got Kevin Steele. Was it Alabama's old?
Yeah. Our old assistant and then defense coordinator. So everybody thinks that we just plug somebody from Bama and it'll solve all our problems. Like, no, it's the culture. We got a different culture. Like when you step in Bama's doors, you want to be the best that you could be. And if your program doesn't have that type of culture, it ain't gonna matter who you bring in there if they can't change the culture.
Yeah, Saban's insanely strict. I just don't know how many years do you think he's got left?
I can't say, man. That dude he's different, bro. I didn't think he was gonna make it to 10. Honestly, if I could be just dead honest, so I don't try to guess what Saban will do or anything. I just say let's just ride the wave, man.
Yeah, this last extension kind of threw me off.
Yeah,
so I had a vision. It was going to be Dabo. He was going to step into his shoes.
Right.
Which would be a pretty good fit.
I brought that question up a year and a half ago on Twitter. And believe it or not, a lot of people, it may have changed now since he's won a championship.
What, Dabo?
A lot of Bama fans were not looking at him to be next in line. I thought it was a perfect fit. I thought it made sense.
Doesn't he stop family here?
Dude.
You see him out on 280 and stuff.
Yeah. They just didn't.
I think that would be a good fit. He's a great coach.
Maybe,
good guy.
Like I said, maybe their minds have changed since the championship.
They might have still been on the Kirby Smart train.
That too.
Because there's no doubt. He's probably a clone of Saban. He was there for 9 years. I bet you he's trying everything he can. Okay, I got to eat salad every day. That's what Saban did.
We'll see how it pans out at Georgia. And I think he's going to do a great job there.
I just want the SEC to be back.
I don't really care.
It's been so boring.
I don't really care. SEC is the SEC, but I'm Bama, and then everybody else do what you do.
Well, we got the Cookie Monster for a coach.
Yeah.
Oh, freaking Odron.
The Cookie Monster, that's funny.
Dude, that's what he sounds like. It's insane.
Yeah. He fits right in down there, though.
All right, you mentioned your favorite comic. Go back to your Mount Rushmore. Give me your Mount Rushmore 5. Give 5 best comics of all time. Ooh. I know Pryor's probably got to be up there.
Pryor, you got to throw Pryor, no doubt.
He's like the father of modern day comedy.
Yeah, because everybody's still repeating his old stuff. So give me Pryor, Eddie, Chris Rock, Carlin, and who gets that 5th spot? What the heck? See, I'm thinking I want to go old school so I can sound like some deep, profound comic. But then again, I want to give them their just due. So I will probably... just for industry purposes, I'm going to roll with Roy Wood Jr.
I've never heard him.
You should. Roy is the comedian's comedian. You go anywhere, coast to coast, hell, overseas, every comedian knows and respects Birmingham's own Roy Wood Jr.
Yeah, I've heard his name countless times.
Right.
But I've never
you need to...
Where does he perform?
He's everywhere. He's right now, he's on The Daily Show. He just did a great special on Comedy Central. But go look up his old audio album on iTunes or Google Play. Mm-hmm. Just go listen. This dude he's a genius. Like he's a personal friend, but he's a comedy genius. Like he gets it.
Awesome. I'm gonna look him up. Yeah, like I said, I'd exclusively listen to stand up. Like just nonstop. And when you work at a desk, I got sick of music, got sick of that. I listen to random stuff now, but the thing is with Eddie Murphy, mm-hmm. he would make $20 million making one of those movies. Mm-hmm. See, Kevin Hart though, he's figured it out. Not even just comedy. I'm just saying the game, just money.
Right.
He just knows it.
Yeah, he is. He's setting a new standard for business. And I appreciate everything that he does. Like I can't even put a but in there. Like I appreciate the lessons that he's teaching us. And then for him to just be a great guy on top of that.
Oh, is he? I was going to ask you that. Is he a good dude?
He is. Like he gets it. Like he gets it. Like because he's had so much success and he's done so much and all of it wasn't grade A material. So people will try to say certain things about him, but no, you need to watch that guy. Like there's only a handful of us that probably get what he's really doing and what he's really saying. Like how he changed the game as far as advertising and marketing yourself through social media and live streams.
The king of it. He made himself millions upon millions of dollars.
He made Periscope a thing, and which it became, Twitter Live and Facebook Live and Instagram Live. Everybody got a live, but that Periscope was first, and he was the one showed you no, this is what you do with it.
Yeah. The Periscope got big for a second.
Yeah.
Hot minute.
Yeah.
I umpire, and the guy I'm umpiring with, I'm like, your phone, and he's like, I'm periscoping. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it was the first wave, but that's what Kev does. He takes whatever is new or whatever is at our disposal, and he says, this is what you do. Like, this is how you maximize it.
Yeah, he makes it, he uses it, and he does it. That's brilliant. Out of all your performances, what's the most meaningful for you? Like, that meant the most, I was at home doing this, but I'm here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You mean comedy performance?
Just in general. All your performances, like working on a show or doing something, like what means the most to you?
Wait, I'm trying to make sure I got the question. Are you asking about a performance that I've done,
just
or just
performance,
something that
or just where you're at in life? Like anything you've done that you're just like, oh man, I've always dreamed to do this.
2007, I was hosting a step show. You ever been to a step show?
Is that like Stomp the Yard type stuff? Is that a step show?
Well,
is that what it is?
Stomp the Yard is the cinematic version.
Right, but is that step?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, it's a big thing, amongst black college students and just black culture in general, where the black Greeks step and perform and get each other. It's very serious. I'm in a fraternity myself, performing in a few step shows, but 2007, I was hosting a step show at UAB. And man, it just went so good. Like the jokes in between and the memorable moments that we had, it was just so good. And Bright House, I believe, recorded it, and they would replay the show like for weeks. They just kept replaying it. So I'm getting all these messages, and they like, dude, we see you. We see you. This is my first taste of like, wow, people really watching me, and the program director at 95.7 was one of the judges that night. Mary Kay, thank you, wherever you are. And she was in the sorority also, so she was a judge, and she loved the show so much, she gave me my first crack at being on the morning show in 2007.
Is that how you got your foot in the door?
It was, and I only did it that time for about 6 or 7 months because I was terrible. I was like real deal, legit terrible. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to have chemistry with the rest of the cast. I didn't know how to be funny, be myself.
Well, you're new at it, so.
Right. So I left before I could get a bad name.
Right.
Myself. 5 years later, opportunity comes in 2012. I went in ready. Like I'm delivering jokes. I'm having punches. Like I'm fearless. And I've been on ever since, man.
Well, you knew what to expect. Mm-hmm. So since 2012 you've been doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I heard Funnymaine. I just never knew that was you. That's what I'm trying to say. It's weird. I went to high school with a guy who has a show on 95.7. I don't know if he still does.
What's his name?
Sturdy.
Sturdy.
Yeah. You know Sturdy?
Out here in Shelby County. Where'd he go? Chelsea.
Yeah. He lived like right down there.
Yeah, I know.
I graduated with his brother.
Yeah, he's still on now. He produces the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, and then he'll do his thing sometimes on the weekend or filling in.
Yeah, he's a funny guy too.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. Before we end it, are you performing anywhere? Yeah,
I'm at the, I'm not sure when people going to hear this, but I'm at the Start on this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Looking forward to a great show. It's SEC Media Days 2017 here in Birmingham. So we were hoping that a lot of the coaches and players and everybody that's there for the media days will come on over for the nightcap. Because, those guys have to be here all week anyway. So, they just come on over, have some laughs. It's all in the Hoover area. Now,
did those videos, your videos, open any doors into that?
Oh, yeah, plenty.
Really?
And I don't mean to. Of course, you should have known. No, but we sold out starting in November, which the Kevin Hart thing aired on that Sunday, and then I was performing at the Start on that week, which was Thanksgiving week and Iron Bowl week. So once that aired, we sold out 4 shows at the Start on. Sold out 4 in Huntsville, sold out 3 in Nashville, sold out Charlotte, sold out, I don't want to say sell out, but we had a great crowd in Vegas, on tap to do Orlando, sold out Memphis. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. It's been a blessing. Like, it's really been a blessing, bro. Like, for real.
Does any Alabama, they recognize you at all?
All the time.
That's so awesome.
Like, they come through, but at the shows, it's like it's always a pro Bama crowd, but then you'll get like in Nashville, there's a lot of orange in there.
Oh yeah, Volunteers, yeah. Rocky Top.
Yeah, and then the Vandy people came through, so I had to ask them because a lot of Auburn fans follow me too. I'm like, what do y'all like about the video? And he's like, dude, we understand. Like you.
That's what I said. You're pretty realistic.
Yeah. And then on top of that, by the time like the 4th or 5th week, everybody, if their team wins, they will come back to the video because they want their shout out.
Yeah.
And if their team loses, they come back like, oh, thank God you took it easy on us. We were worried. So everybody's just checking back in.
That's what you want.
Week. Yeah.
That's what you want.
Yeah, to see.
You going to continue this year?
Why would I not?
I mean, why? That was a dumb question. That'd be stupid not to. You got a lot to live up to.
Till the wheels fall off.
Well, hey, guys. Thank you, Funnymaine.
Thank you.
Be sure to go see him. When was that? When were you going to be at Stardom?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This week?
Yep.
Go check him out. Funny guy. If you like what you heard, please go rate and subscribe on iTunes. You have no idea how much that helps the show. Also, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube channel. We'll be doing live streams, putting out new content. Also, hit the bell icon. That way you'll be notified for every time we go live. If you're interested in free stuff or trivia, go follow us on Facebook or Twitter. You can find us on Facebook if you just search Almost Legal Podcast, and Twitter at ALP Show 17. I will be doing a prize drawing, and the winner will receive a free limited edition ALP pop socket, a t-shirt, and some stickers. So don't miss out. Speaking of t-shirts, if you are interested in the AOP t-shirt, contact me at almostlegalpodcast@gmail.com to find out how to order them. I would also like to thank G Millie for providing music for the show. Y'all should go check them out at SoundCloud. I'll have all the links below in the description. Until then, I'll see y'all next week.
Roll Tide.
All right, bye, guys.
I've been getting money. That's why you don't see me out often. I'm flooded. I'm not just got bricks in the closet. Did he call me? He let shots out, he lost it. Nigga, try me. I have no limitation. Nigga, you talking about pussy, your fragrance. Susie the fucking a white bitch, no racist. Nigga, you cover, but I have no patience. I'm just back to the benches, cause that shit you talking don't often offend me. Bitch, I go so hard cause I come from a penny. If I got my first Billy swear I'ma park in the hood. Tell my little nigga, oh, what's good? Nigga, I ain't never turned Hollywood. Just niggas never show no love. Okay, so I got it up.
Just be sure to subscribe. And if you have a question or request for content on the show, contact Almost Legal Podcast on Twitter or email almostlegalpodcast@gmail.com.